Hey guys, Joe Show here, and welcome to another video here coming to you from Epic.LAN. Of course, I'm Joe, and sat next to me, you might know this guy. He's kind of a big deal.
No, I mean nobody's up there with you, Joe, are they?
we try. This is Winbar,
Hello.
the MD of Epic Gaming, Epic.LAN himself, and we're going to have a not so long chat because our chats normally end up lasting for like 20 minutes, and then we're like, what did we just talk about? And no one really knows. So we're going to do this whilst playing
Smash badly.
Super Smash Brothers in preparation for the fun tournament that we're going to be running for this later tonight.
I've got no idea how to play Smash, by the way.
It's a button bashing game.
Right? Oh, okay.
So whilst this is going on, we are, in terms of actually how we're filming this, so it is currently, I've like forgotten what day it is. Saturday. It's Saturday. So that means we are over halfway through the event, and we kind of have a good feel for how the event's going, what's going well, what's going not so well. But so far,
it's going well.
It is going well. Like that is like, and that's what everyone's been saying. It's like the event's gone smoothly from many perspectives, in the form of sort of network, technical, atmosphere. You know, there's been some really, it's like a really nice kind of vibe going on. In the
chilled.
background.
I think that's the word I keep hearing. It's a very chilled out event this time,
which is
nice. It's what we're about.
It's also it's nice in the sense of, for our biggest event ever.
Chilled isn't the word I thought we'd be using. Oh,
you just fell off the map, my friend.
Told you I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't know what happened to the floor. There was floor, now there's no floor. That's just Smash Brothers things, I guess. So at the moment, I'm playing as Link, and Winbar is Pac-Man, and I'm one up on that. Ow. So yeah, the event is going really well so far.
Yep.
We've received some good feedback. I was doing some feedback sessions earlier. I was speaking to.
What were people saying? You haven't actually told me yet.
When we spoke mainly about, so like there was a lot of focus in terms of like what we can do around social, but the thing is, what the initial thing that was said to me, which I think kind of sums it up, is the fact that they said we haven't really got any bad feedback for you, but this is more what you can do to up your game even more, as opposed to
fair play.
As opposed to this is really poor. I won. What can I say? Kind of a
very sarcastic clap there from Pac-Man.
Yeah, a bit salty. Even Pac-Man gets salty.
Yeah,
waka waka waka. So yeah, like everyone was saying, like, you know, everything's come together really well. And the feedback that we got was more around what we can do to up our ante for next time. There was a lot of feedback around this room in particular that we're sat in, which is Lakeside. This is where sort of our central, it's not a central hub, but it's one of our main halls for social activity throughout the events. Of course, we have clan rooms upstairs as well, which sort of cover the same genre of gamer. But yeah, everything's been going really well so far.
Cool.
Pub quiz went well yesterday as well.
Yeah, I had somebody from work watching actually, which I didn't realise at the time, and he said it's the most organised. No, he didn't use the word organised.
Disorganised.
Like, no, it was, from him it was like the biggest sort of pub quiz. Couldn't believe how much sort of effort and production goes into a pub quiz. Yeah. He was quite shocked, but really enjoyed it. So.
Well, when you think about it, like in terms of logistics, we had throughout the pub quiz yesterday, we had Hayden on audio. You had Crumpet and LZ both on production. They were both sharing the load there. So you got 3 on production. You got 4 on the front desk as well. Ourselves,
plus roaming people as well.
Yeah, we've got the people roaming throughout the you know, make sure everyone's happy and there's no cheating. And of course we got everyone involved in the big hand waves, and we had some really nice integration with Twitch chat. We had 2 subscribers as well during the stream, during the pub quiz stream yesterday. You're gonna go with Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Pikachu.
What was we messed around with the scoring a little bit because we've had these bonus rounds all the way through. Yeah. They've never really meant anything. So
it's always the same points.
Yeah, it was the same points as any other round. It was just another round. So we decided to double the points, but then for anybody that got all of them right, we'd give another 10 points, and that completely threw the whole thing up in the air. Yeah. So we had different winners completely.
Well, 404 won it, and they don't think have won a pub quiz with us yet.
No.
Which is really cool to see, because the 404 guys are a big sort of gaming community, and they keep coming back event after event to sort of support us and the events. So from your perspective, whilst there's obviously like smaller bits and pieces that we don't really need to go into, it wasn't like a massive issue. Has there been anything that's really sort of jumped out to you this event, or has it been like in terms of esports? That's like our biggest kind of, well, not one of our, it is one of our biggest focuses. So you've got 29 teams for CS:GO.
Or did they hit the 30?
Or did they hit? They might have hit the 30.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had the 30 teams for CS:GO. We're seeing consistent numbers as well for Dota 2. So I think that was getting up to 8 to 9 teams.
Yeah, and we're obviously watching to see what happens now. A certain other event has dropped Dota, so that might have a good impact for us.
Yeah, obviously we don't know if it's like a permanent thing or...
even if it isn't, to be honest, I don't think the community will appreciate becoming an irregular tournament. Yeah. They want the stability, an event they can go to a few times a year. So we're happy to be that. We like the Dota guys. Interestingly, a few of the Dota teams, or Dota players perhaps rather than teams, have switched over to Overwatch, which we thought might happen.
Yep.
So I see Dread, for example, has gone for Overwatch instead this time. I believe it was just to give Dupes a chance to actually win a UK Dota LAN.
To stop the salt. I think one of the things that I did want to address in this video, and there's a lot of people saying like, why don't you just get more space? Like, because obviously, in a nutshell, that is the simplest solution. In
I hadn't
terms
thought of that.
Yes, because maybe that's what we need to do. Get more tables. But the point I wanted to make is obviously, yes, whilst there is capacity at this venue, I won again, by the way. Whilst there is capacity at this venue to grow, we obviously have a lot of considerations behind that. And now the biggest consideration is the internet connection.
Yes.
Because there's no point taking over a sports hall and filling it with... do you have a rough number for capacity?
It's about 700 in that room alone.
So there's no good putting 700 people in there because no one would be able to... Well, it would work to a certain degree, but not the level that people want it to be at.
What we don't want to do is grow and put on a bad experience for people. It would be a very easy decision to make just to throw numbers at it.
Yeah.
Great, we can show off that we'd have over 1,000 people here, brilliant. But I don't want over 1,000 people to have a crap weekend. So it's got to be the right time, the right infrastructure to do the move, and it's down to the internet now. We're talking very seriously to the venue about that. For me, I've got to put pressure on the venue to do that. We use the place 3 times a year. We can't afford to put in a permanent connection that sits there 365 days a year when we come in 3 times a year.
Yeah.
The venue needs to do that, and we can help them do that. We can contribute towards that. So yeah, we've done that. Working on the connectivity. We did put another line in, so we're up to about 7 or 8 lines now.
Yeah. So that is sort of our current stance now. Outside of that, there is a lot going on in the world of epic.LAN. Obviously, we look for, once we get Epic 20, then we'll have Epic 21 coming up in the summer of this year, which again we hope to increase upon.
I don't think it's been announced yet, but I think, can we say we're at EGX Resd in some capacity, probably Overwatch related.
Yeah.
So we've got the external events as well. I've currently we've got two external events that we've been asked to support as well.
Yeah.
Just coming up to April. So it's not just our own epic.LAN events anymore.
Yeah.
People quite like the way we go about working with other businesses.
Yeah.
So, like I say, EGX being a prime example, we get on really well with the team there. They really like us.
Yeah.
So we're starting to do more and more of that all year round now, which is great because it means we're not just epic 3 times a year.
Yeah.
So,
and obviously outside of that as well, we're still continuing to grow the stream team and various other channels. We started using Snapchat as well this event as well.
We have been snapping with our own little custom filter. Now, I didn't even have Snapchat till recently.
Yeah.
So we've been doing that. That's gone really well. It's, nearly 2,000 people have seen that Snapchat filter so far.
That's pretty cool.
We've got our own 46. I think that was the final number of staff at the event. So those guys are doing things on stream, and then our stream team are here as participants taking part in Epic, but want to hop on the stream as well.
Yeah.
So there's probably another 6 or 7 members of stream team that aren't also LAN staff.
When you consider people like, so you got like Duty Hero, who's probably sat behind us somewhere, hobbling around, bless him.
He's quite fast on those crutches.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing really well.
He needs to keep them after he's healed. He's faster on those than without.
Memento, to some degree. Then of course you've got like new additions team, got like Dave Marr,
Yep.
Bexamondo and the Fox.
Yep.
They're upstairs as well. They've been doing some great work this weekend as well.
Twisty's here.
Twisty's here as well. It's good to have Twisty back from the Epic radio days.
Yes.
So yeah, it's and of course all the other stream team members as well. They're here as well, but also on the event team. And of course we've got like, you know, Papa Reach, who's probably he's actually just behind. I don't know if you can actually see him at the top of the camera, but obviously like, the stream team in itself is, you know, great. And like he's like here, like Reach says, he's just currently watching the Hunger Games stream, which we're currently putting on as well. Which again is another one of those cool things that we did where the whole stream team came together and we actually built the map ourselves.
Yes, I did watch a few of those episodes. I'm not the world's biggest Minecraft fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a Minecraft fan at all, but I did watch some of the build maps.
Yeah.
Because for me, it wasn't about Minecraft, it was about watching the stream team and how they were all chatting together.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was quite cool, everyone taking their own little sections.
Yeah. So it's just bits of that I think really sort of make a big difference in terms of how certain games are perceived. So I'll be looking forward to watching that VOD back a bit later on, actually. A VOD I also want to watch is actually I did some VR with Blossy, one of the new event team members as well today.
It's also somewhere.
Yeah, he was also behind us as well somewhere. Looking at Epic 21 and beyond, I don't think we're going to see anything in terms of big shake-ups. I think we're probably going to stick to our core esports lineup, so we're going to CSGO.
Not planning any changes for Epic 21.
And I'm assuming that's in terms of seating as well and things like that. And
apart from our little mistake up in, well, not even mistake, issue up in Portland, we'll fix.
Oh, there was a bit of a mismeasurement, wasn't there?
Yeah.
But we still had the same number of people in there, but it was just laid out differently, right?
Yeah, and we know what to do with that next time. Just rather than trying to add something else and trying to grow again this year, what I want to do, we've always made a step up, then we've worked for a year or so to make that Epic in that form as best as we can make it.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got a load of community feedback. The survey goes out at the end of the event as well. We've had members of the team out and about chatting all the way through. So for us, it'll be about making Epic 21 the best version of Epic we can make it with the same size and lineup. So just constant improvement.
Sounds good to me.
I feel like I'm at work saying that sort of stuff, but it is.
It is something you've got to constantly chip away at.
Yeah,
and it's not just so much about what we do at the events as well now, it's everything around it, between the events, the profile we build within the industry, you know, and how we're perceived by other big players within the industry, because
they think we're cool.
Yeah, I think we're cool as well.
Yeah, we have a nice way of doing things which people appreciate.
Yeah. Well, I know at the beginning of this video we was like, we don't want to talk for too long because we always talk for too long.
We'll cut this.
So we'll start to wrap this down. We also stopped playing Smash as well because I beat you twice in a row, and I think that's like a rage quit. That's a mid-interview rage quit.
I was just struggling to concentrate on two things at once.
Yeah, I'm the typical man, just like, maybe, no. So yeah, 20's been good. Epic 20 has been good, and we look forward to Epic 20.
Oh, just under 24 hours left.
24 hours, just under 24 hours remaining, guys. So do keep checking out the content that we're going to be pushing out the rest of this weekend. We've got our esport finals that'll be coming up, mixture of tonight and tomorrow, mainly tomorrow. I believe is Hearthstone? No, Hearthstone wraps up tomorrow as well now, yeah.
Yep, they all do.
So everything will be tomorrow morning, so you can check out all the Twitch channels, twitch.tv/teams/epic.LAN. One day I'm going to mess up these URLs and it's going to go horrifically wrong. But it's not this day. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Joe Show. This is Winbar. Peace.